Okay, peeps, here it is. The lucky Spartan hat. Right there. It does not go on the head. It just stays right here. Got the little logo and everything. It stays over there, superstition-wise, right? Very superstitious, writing on the wall. Spartan hat doesn't go on until the Spartans, Michigan State University, wins the national championship on Monday night in Indianapolis. Final Four weekend, baby. Spartan hat, got the green. I know I'm a geek. What can I do? I'm a graduate. And that's the way it goes. Welcome into the Parker the Man page at yournews.com. Mark Wilson with your webcam. This April 2nd, 2010. Hope you made it through April Fool's Day. I got punked like 4 times so bad I can't believe I fell for half of them. At least 2 of them. One from Ashley Woods, the daughter of Paul Woods, the former Red Wing color analyst on the games. She got me good. I won't tell you what it was because it's too embarrassing. Has to do with the computer, and I don't want to talk about it. So there you go. But you can read my column today all about the Izzo Love Fest down in Indianapolis. They are loving Tom before the MSU Butler game. Of course, Duke and West Virginia in the other national semifinal. It all takes place tomorrow. You got them going. 6:07 start, I believe. Is that right? 6 o'clock? Right? Right after 6? Something like that. And then Monday night, national championship. So it should be a great time down at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this is all about Izzo. It's a little history of Izzo. And this has to do a lot, too, with the rumor this week about the Oregon job and how I've had to downplay that in various radio shows around the country. One in Washington, D.C., all over the place. And I told him I was 15-0 in my predictions on Izzo. He said, what, 15-0? I said, yeah, it's about how many different jobs Tom has been rumored for in the last 15 years since he took over the job from Judd Heathcote in 95. I mean, the list is endless. It was Arizona and Kentucky. I think I did this on the webcam the other day. But, you know, he's only been gone, you'll read this in the piece, in his 55 years of living in Michigan, outside of the fact, you know, vacations, for 1 month. That's it. 1 month in 1986. He left MSU. He didn't have the top assistant job, so he took a top assistant job at the University of Tulsa. He got homesick. Judd knew it. Mike Dean left for Siena University College, wherever it was at the time. And Judd said, Tom, come home. And you take Mike Dean's spot as the top lead assistant. And he stayed ever since. 1986. He's not Calipari. He's not Larry Brown. He's not Patino. He's not one of these guys that moves around the country. One gig, one school, that's it. And until further notice, and I said, if he takes the Oregon job, if Phil Knight and Nike gives him $1 billion, then I'll be 15-1. I'll handle that. But they've had to deal with that this week. A little bit of a distraction with the Oregon rumor. He ain't going to coach the Ducks. But it's, you know, so this goes kind of how, you know, Tom's first couple of years were not very good at MSU. There was even rumblings that he wasn't the right guy. He couldn't beat UAD. He lost 3 straight to the Titans and Perry Watson. He lost 5 straight to Michigan. He went 0-5 in his first 5 games. And then by 99, he turned it all around. It's been just a joyride since. 6 Final Fours in 12 years. 35-11 in the tournament. 6-1 in regional finals. 16-3 in second-day games. I mean, the guy's numbers are as good as Krzyzewski's and anybody in the history of college basketball when it comes to the big thing, which matters, the NCAA tournament. And obviously his Big Ten record ain't too bad either. Not too shabby. So again, the whole piece on the Izzo Love Fest that is going on as we speak and all weekend long down in Indianapolis. We get ready for MSU and Butler. Butler 5 miles away from Lucas Oil Stadium. And then, of course, John Shire, Kyle Singler, and Nolan Smith and the Duke Blue Devils against Bob Huggins' West Virginia Mountaineers. So take that, John Beeline at Michigan, since Huggies got your guys, former West Virginia team, in the Final Four. Also a part of the piece today, Dayton, Brian Gregory, the former Spartan assistant. He's a big winner, won the NIT. And anybody who wins the NIT gets to say, we're number 66. We're number 66. Since you would be the 66th best team in college basketball. But beat North Carolina in the process, so a nice win for Dayton. Their third ever NIT championship, first in 42 years. Shaun Rogers, if you didn't hear about that, had a gun loaded at the airport in Cleveland. Former Lion, has had tons of problems. They call him Big Baby. It's going to have a whole new meaning if he gets to prison. And this is a federal crime. Could be a federal crime. We can't say it is yet. They haven't made they'll probably have the formal charges today. But loaded pistol, 45 caliber handgun, Hopkins Airport in Cleveland, trying to get to the security checkpoint. Shaun Rogers, ex-Lion, current Cleveland Brown. Read about that. Curtis Granderson, Joe Girardi actually had to make a decision on Granderson's position spot for 2010 with the Yankees. He did that yesterday. You can read that too. How about Jimmy Howard? He's now setting records for the amount of games he's played with the Wings in goal. Another great job. They beat Columbus. They're just a point back of fifth. They play Nashville, in fact, the team they're behind. They do that on Saturday. This is happening. There's 7 straight wins. The Wings are there, baby. And they're a force to be reckoned with as the playoffs get cooking here and get very close indeed. We're only about 5-6 games away from the end of the season. And Chelsea Handler is in Birmingham today. She has the show Chelsea Lately on E! Late night. If you've ever seen it, you should watch it. It's funnier than all get out. And her book, Chelsea Bang Bang, she'll be signing that at Borders on Woodward, 5:30 this afternoon. If you have a chance, I'm telling you, first of all, she's easy on the eyes, and she's darn funny. Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Bang Bang, the name of the book. Like Chitty Bang Bang. Remember that? So there it is. Check out the Izzo piece. The Spartan hat stays over here, getting to be worn on Monday. Hopefully, right? I'm geeking out a little bit. And the rest of the stuff, too. Dayton, Shaun Rogers, Granderson, Jimmy Howard and the Wings, and Chelsea Handler. It's all there for you on the Parking Demand page at HearNews.com. Have a great, fun Final Four weekend. Woo! This is what it's all about, baby.